Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, mic check. Two. And forget all this music. We got you coming in here to make it play. What it do? What it do? Welcome to Point Blank Travel, man. I am getting back in my groove, and let me take all this stuff off the screen because your boy is getting close to being ready. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Point Blank Travel. I am your boy Rod, the host that sometimes does the most. And man, I'm slowly getting it together. Didn't plan on going live tonight, but boy, I ran across some news. Woo wee! I've been waiting on this since I started Point Blank Travel. I've been waiting on American Airlines to get a transfer partner. They dilly-dally. In case you don't know what they mean, they played with us for a little while. They talking about the Citi Strata Elite and the Citi Strata Premier were the only cars that could transfer to American. I was like, well, guess what? I guess I won't be doing it because your boy didn't have those cards. Then I was looking today, had a pretty chill day. Well, pretty chill afternoon. Was looking and I saw this thing that I wanted to share with y'all, man. I said, I got to talk to the people tonight. Hey, welcome to Point Blank Travel, everyone. My name is Rod, and on this channel, we talk about credit. We talk about credit cards. We talk about points, miles, cash back, personal finance, and how to travel around the world or around the country for little or no money out of your pocket. If there's something you're interested in, do your boy a favor if you haven't done so. Subscribe to the channel. Give a video a thumbs up. Share this out with your family, share it with your friends, share it with your coworkers, your cousin, your cousin's cousins. I don't care. Just share it with someone. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Select all. I don't want you to miss out on this future heat I got coming around. Some about to be over, but I'm just warming up, baby. With all that being said, you know what time it is. Let's roll, baby. So, a lot of people know that the Citi Custom Cash card is one of my favorite cards. And what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to actually, hopefully, I was hoping I ain't mess up nothing. I'm going to share my screen and I want to take a look at this Citi card real quick. So I'm going to share it and I'm going to talk about it, but I want to do this a little different than I would normally do it. So I'm going to talk about this Citi Custom Cash card because first and foremost, this card has no annual fee. Notice I just brought it up. At the top, it's got the little blue card. I'm going to break it down without having to do all this pulling up screens and reading and all that. But 5% cash back on your top eligible spend category up to $500 spend each billing cycle. Billing cycle is typically 30 to 31 days. So keep in mind, it's going to be 30 to 31 days. Now, this doesn't mean the 1st to the 30th or the 1st to the 31st. It could be the 5th to the 4th. It could be the 7th through the 6th. It depends on your cycle. But you're going to be able to take these points and transfer them to American Airline points now, or American Airline miles. Now, with Citi, even though it says 5% cash back, when they give you these points or this cash back, they turn it into thank you points, Citi Thank You Points. Now, there is a catch to this, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to tell you about this little catch to it, but I ain't crying. Normally, I would be like, I knew it was something. I knew it was something, but I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry just yet because I know from using this card, and let me go over here. I want to make this here as big as I can so y'all can, hopefully the people in the back and the people like me can read it. Let me slide it over because I want to make this as big as possible. Okay. So right here, it is 5%. The 1% is cool, but 5% on your top spend. Now, if some people like this card because you don't have to try to figure this and that and the third out, I like to use this card in conjunction with my other cards. But let's start out with the simple credit card user. Let's start out with the beginner or somebody that just don't like a lot of cards. This is your catch-all card. So you got restaurants, you got gas stations, you got grocery stores, select travel, select transit. I don't like this word. Select streaming services, drug stores, home improvement, fitness clubs, live entertainment. Now, you don't have to pick one. Use this one card at everywhere. If this is the only card you got, use it everywhere. Citi's going to calculate where you spend the most up to $500. So every quarter is going to be $1,500, just like the Chase Freedom Flex, just like the Discover It. So now, me personally, what I do as a seasoned credit card guy, Right now, I'm earning 5 times a point at gas stations on my Discover It and my Chase Freedom Flex. So I'm using my Citi Custom Cash at grocery stores. I'm not going to use a third card at the gas stations. I'm mad to Discover and Chase already jacked this up for me and for everybody else. But now, what if I do use it for travel? What if I use it for transit? But where I live, there is no transit. There's no buses. Now, transit does include some of this rideshare, this Uber, this Lyft, and whatever these cars driving themselves, or whatever company that is. Streaming services, drugstores, if you're getting a lot of prescriptions, your home improvement, if you got big purchases. But just remember, once it get to $500, that billing cycle is going to revert to 1%. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that in mind. So what I'm going to do real quick here, if y'all have any questions, please put it in the comments, please. And what I'm going to do right now is I want to stop sharing this here, and I'm going to go to this actual article thing here that I ran across because I want to let y'all see what I saw. And let's see here. All right. So we're going to go down here. All right, so I don't need to read all this here. Now, what I like, first of all, no annual fee. Let's talk about that, ladies and gentlemen. These cards don't cost anything to have. So you don't have to get all emotional if they don't give you a credit limit increase. Just be patient. Apply for a different card. Wait, don't do anything. You don't have to have a different card unless you need a credit limit increase. Now, if you hold these no annual fee cards that earn thank you reward points, you are now more valuable. Your points are now more valuable. Just a few weeks ago, they said you could do it with the Strata Premier and the Strata Elite, but those cards are $95 and $395 or whatever. Now, I haven't even researched this card to do a video yet, but this is what we're talking about. But I'm going to come back up. But you got your Citi Custom Cash. That's the card I just talked about. I'm going to talk about this Citi Double Cash. I've never been a fan of this card. I have it. I don't like it, but I have it. But with this card, you earn 1% cash back or 1 thank you point per dollar spent when you make a purchase, and you earn 1 point when you pay your bill. If you pay in full like I do, it's cool. Everybody's not doing that, so everybody's not able to take advantage of what they're calling 2% cash back. It is, but it depends on your strategy. Keep that in mind. And then you had a Citi Strata card, which I'm going to review here in a minute. But this is what I want y'all to pay attention to right here. I'm going to highlight this portion. Now, normally this is where your boy would have to pull out the Kleenex and start shedding tears, because you're going to be able to take 1 Citi Thank You point and transfer it to American Airlines AAdvantage at a 1 to 0.7 ratio. So for every 1,000 points that you transfer, you're going to get 700 miles. You're not going to get 1,000 points and get 1,000 miles. It's not 1-to-1. You're going to get 1,000, take 1,000 Citi Thank You points. You're going to transfer and you're going to get 700 miles. I don't care, because I know and if y'all pay attention, we're going to be working the system where, okay, let's do the math, man. If I'm getting 5% cash back right now at grocery stores and gas stations and select this and select that and all that with the custom cash, even at 0.7 ratio, I'm still getting 3.5 miles per dollar spent. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm really getting 5, but when you do the calculations and do the 0.7 times 5, it's going to come up to 3.5. But if I was to use my American Airlines card, and I can't even use it at all these places, I'm only going to get 2 miles for every dollar spent. So I'm winning, baby, hashtag winning. But a lot of people will be whining about this. Now, one thing I do want to talk about, it's going to look like this here. You'll have your Advantage program. It's showing you 1,000 points equals 7. Continue, then you'll go on. Plus, you can continue to transfer your points 1-to-1 with the Citi Prestige, which is no longer available to new applicants, the Citi Strata Elite, and the Citi Strata Premier. Let me look at these comments. We're going to take a little break, and then I'm going to move on to the next portion of this, man. We got 2 real homies in the crib. What's up, Devin? I see you up in this thing, man. Says, hey, Rod, how are you? What is going on? Journey on the Go-Go says, hey, Rod and everyone, how you doing? What's up, Dion, my brother? What's going on? What up, Rod, bro? I'm retiring next week and moving to Dallas next month. What? New start for me and kind of nervous, bro. Well, I tell you what, man. I retired in this area, and I'm in Mansfield, which is south of Arlington. So I'm not far, man. Definitely reach out. If you don't have my number, I'll definitely share it with you, man. Got to make sure you have a smooth transition. If you need anything, man, just hit me up. Let me know. And Dion is retiring from the U.S. Navy, a fellow brethren of mine. So even revolver balance, you'll get 1% on payments from purchase made the previous cycle. Okay, revolver balance, you'll still get 1% on payment from purchase. Yes. So what Devin is saying is, even if with that Citi Double Cash, if you made a purchase the previous cycle, man, did I lose my I can't even. Oh my goodness, it never failed. I'm gonna have to put my avatar. I left my coffee. I think it's somewhere in this house, in this apartment, whatever. I get a smaller space and I can't find nothing. But anyway, okay, yeah, I got your number, bro. Cool. So what Devin is saying here is 1% on purchases. Even if you make payments from purchases on previous cycles, you're still going to get that 1%. So you on the double cash, 1% when you make the purchase, 1% when you pay the bill. Now, what we're going to do now is you're going to and I'll probably still do a separate video, but I am going to be doing let me take that down. Let me do this here because I want to take a look at this Strata card real quick. And let's do this here. Boy, they've changed up my software over here, so I have to be careful, man. So we're going to look at this Strata card, man. Let's see what this is about. Now, I'll be honest with y'all. This is the first time because I've been moving and cards keep changing and all that. This is the first time I've actually taken a closer look at this card. First of all, it's too dang on colorful for me, but hey, that's a whole different story. So it's the Citi Strata card. I like the color, though. Kind of white with the little swervy stuff. I kind of like that, but you know, they don't give you any bonus points for having a pretty card. So let me try to make this a little bigger and we'll go over. So with this card, you'll get 5 times the points per dollar spent on hotels, car rentals, and attractions booked on citytravel.com. Keep that in mind. If you go book your hotel through Hyatt or your car rental through Hertz or go to Disneyland and purchase tickets straight through Disney, you're not going to get 5 times. You have to do it through the Citi Travel portal, citytravel.com. You also get 3 times the points per dollar spent at supermarkets. So if I'm rolling and I know I'm doing a lot of traveling or I have a big purchase on my custom cash card, or I'm going to use it at a home improvement store at gas stations, then I can still, I may not get 5, but I still can take advantage and get 3 times the points at supermarkets. Then I get 3 times the points per dollar spent on select transit and at gas stations. So, and then 3 times point on a self-select category. Man, this isn't a bad card, but this is a lot to keep up with. This is a lot for a new user. This 5, you're not going to be doing that much traveling stuff. So we're not going to worry about that. So you got 3 times the points basically on gas, EV, and supermarkets, and one that you choose. So this is a pretty smooth card. So I don't know what this one of your choice is, but with gas and supermarkets, the only thing left in the big 3 is restaurants. So I would still roll with this just depending. I would use this as a restaurant card. And then my groceries and gas, depending on how much I'm spending, I would do it with the custom cash. And then I would break this one down as my catch-all card. Both are no annual fee. I think these 2 cards in tandem, working together, the custom cash and the Strata, and you roll it over, man. All I could say is this looked like a pretty good setup to earn American Airlines miles. I can tell y'all right now, man, I'm going to be taking advantage of it. And I'll probably do updates. I may even do a live where I book my next flight or transfer the points. And I may I will do it. Walmart just recently launched their new card and they changed it up to be like the Amazon Visa. Okay, man. Did they get a new, hey, Devin, did they get a new, what do you call that, card issuer? Because they had Synchrony and I think they went to Capital One or vice versa. And I'm not a fan. I didn't like how Synchrony did it. I don't go to Walmart that much. In a matter of 6 months, they took my $500 limit, although I had Platinum American Expresses, Gold American Expresses. They took my $500 Walmart card, broke it down to $100 credit limit. What am I going to do with that other than go in there and buy a bunch of popsicles and then just close it in a matter of a 6-month period? So I'm curious to see, are they still with Synchrony? Did they go to a different issuer? That would be key for me. I'm not going to get the card though. I don't care who's the issuer because I don't go to Walmart. And we got Yolanda W in the crib. What's going on? Yolanda W says, good evening, Rod and chat. And what we're talking about, man. And again, let me put the feature up here. Let me take that down and put the feature right here. Is now no fee cards from Citi, your custom cash, your double cash, your strata card, they can now be transferred to American Airlines at a 1 to 0.7 ratio. I am not complaining, but no, it's not like your other programs. It's not like American Express going to Delta at 1 to 1. It's not like, what do you call that? Your Chase going to United or Southwest at 1 to 1. And I'm just calling out domestic carriers right now. I'm not looking at international, but technically, American and Citi don't have an official partnership. But look at here, man. I mean, do these American Express and these other cards, do they have no annual fee cards where I can get Delta miles? Yes. With the American Express everyday card. But does Chase have a way to do it? No, because in order to transfer partners, I have to have a Sapphire Preferred and have a $95 annual fee card. I can't do it with the Freedom Flex or the Freedom Unlimited or the old school Freedom. So to have 3 options from Citi with the custom cash, the double cash, and the strata, no annual fee cards to be able to transfer, I'm not really too worried about the ratio. This is just going to be an added convenience for me. And a lot of times when people are in this game, they don't think about, as you get deeper into the points and miles game, let me go ahead and put me up here. As you get deeper into the points and miles game, there's a strategy. And a lot of times people are just still willy-nilly. And well, you're going to get either bored or you're going to feel like you're not maximizing your opportunities. Credit card points and miles game is just like anything else. You have to pivot and pivot and pivot again. You may have, let's say, right in 2023, I was traveling my butt off. 2024, I was not traveling, not doing much because I was in and out of medical situations. So I shifted my strategy from a points and miles strategy to a cash back strategy. Hopefully y'all see where I'm going with this. It's not rocket science. Now, are there times where I may run both? I may run a points and miles and a cash back strategy. I'm a firm believer, and I want everybody to think about this. When you're traveling, we can earn all the points and miles in the world. We can have our hotel on lock. We can have our flight on lock, our suite, our resort, whatever we're going to do. Unless you're going on a cruise and using like your venture miles or something like that, you're going to have some cash back to spend when you get where you're going. I mean, you don't have to. You just stay at the hotel and I don't know what you're going to do. You just stay at the hotel and hope somebody feels sorry for you or something. But, you know, one of the worst things I've had to do in my life, and I want people to start thinking about this with this whole travel thing, early on in my Navy career, was travel. I didn't travel on a budget. I traveled broke. I had a job that took me around the world initially, but I had no money to enjoy fully where I was going. I mean, I'm in Japan, one of the highest countries in the world. This was in 1990. And man, I remember a Big Mac meal in 1990 was $11. I'm getting $283 every 2 weeks. Boy, that didn't last long. I mean, that's what, 10, 20, about 20, almost $30 now, ain't 30, so 20 something dollars a day. What am I do with that? I mean, so I know what it's like to travel and have to count pennies. That's where I'm going with this. That was one of the worst things I endured. In my first deployment, I did that. Luckily it was only 4 months and not 6. My longest was 7.5 months. But how many times have we traveled and we got where we're going and we saved for the flight, we saved for the hotel, but we really didn't think much about the money involved with the true enjoyment. Yeah, you can enjoy the hotel if you're in the right city, the right place. Who cares about the flight? I mean, I don't care. Ain't nothing they gonna do on a flight that's gonna excite me. Well, I'm sure there are. There can be some things, but the things that are going to excite you are going to more than likely cost money. And that's why I want to and have been pivoting even the channel to talking more about cashback cards, more about your Discover It's, your Citi Custom Cash, your whatever your Bank of America customized cash reward cards, because I love, or you could do like this. Take the money, say you were saving $50 every paycheck for a year to go on a trip. Now take 25 of that and put it towards your cash saving, and the other 25, don't even worry about it because you're accumulating points and miles. It's going to cover that portion. Y'all see where I'm going with this? The strategy is always changing. It's not across the board strategy with travel or points and miles. If you want to magnify, if you're just balling out of control and don't really care, you don't need a strategy. But if you want to maximize your opportunities, why not do it? All right, we've been going, man, 23 minutes, that's it, boy. I feel like, man. They went back to Secret and made it with one page. No, not interested. That's just me, though. It's me personally. So, man, I must say that to me, this is news that a lot of people may not know it now, but news they can use. Yes, a lot of people have their opinions about America. A lot of people have their opinions about everything, but I'm in Dallas. I'm in an American hub city. So do I have other choices? Yes, I can fly Delta. I can fly all around the country and get where I'm going in double the time, or I can fly American straight from point A to point B in 3 hours, where with Delta, I may have to go to Atlanta or Salt Lake City or Minneapolis and then go where I'm going, and it takes 6 hours. So that, to me, that's the benefit. That's the benefit of now having a transfer partner with no annual fee credit cards and be able to transfer it to a partner, a major airline carrier. I've been waiting on this since I got in this game. And it's now, not only has it come to fruition, I really want to see, was my wait worth the while? I mean, it would have been nice in 23 when your boy was traveling all over the country. Well, actually, I was even international. Is the Bahamas considered international? That's as far as I went. But now that I'm not traveling as much, man, we about to take this to a. Let me pull up something real quick here. I'm gonna get rid of some of this. I want to take y'all on a quick old school PBT journey with me. Let me just see some here. All right. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna kill some of this stuff, and I'm gonna share my screen again with y'all. And what I want to do now is I want to see some here around. All right. Dismiss that. Trying to make sure. Okay. All right, so let me share this here with y'all. I'm gonna take y'all. We're gonna look at something. We're gonna see real quick. Now things could change, so all right. Okay. All right. I'm pulling up American Airlines site. I'm not logging in. They get rid of that. All right. So I'm looking at round trip. I'm going to redeem miles, and I could tell you right now, and once I see the calendar, I'll know. So make sure y'all can see what I'm looking at here. Yep, y'all can. Hey, what's up, Lisa? Let me take this down. So what we're going to do now, I really, really, really want to go to Vegas. I keep talking about it. So I'm going from DFW to LAS. Y'all, man, I guess it's not only with stocks. I don't know why. And look, I don't ask me, man. I got something, but I'm going LAS, Las Vegas, Harriet, whatever airport, just me. Depart, I think it was the end of September. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Nope. Yeah, it was here. And then I'm coming back. Yeah. Now this ain't reality, y'all. I've been looking at some stuff here. So, all right. And we don't care about no vacations and all. Let's see what it say. All right. Okay. Yeah. I don't care about no first. I did all that. Yeah, I don't like flying in the morning, so that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Here's my flight. These two right here are my flight. But boy, 5,000 miles, man, for 2 hours. I don't know. Back in the day, I wouldn't care, but now that might make more for 500. Okay, so round trip, 30,000 miles, and nonstop, 2 hours and 50. Damn. They must be doing. They still doing something because it take 3 hours to get to California. But man, maybe I failed geography and don't know it. All right. So we know we're doing that. All right. So it's 30,000 miles. Man, that means I got to spend about $10,000. Well, I don't know how many miles I have right now, but this is what I want people to start thinking about. So I ain't doing all this has. We just gonna say roughly with my custom car, I'll be getting 3.5 miles for every dollar spent. But we're gonna say three for mathematical purposes. If I'm getting three for every dollar, 10,000 times three is 30,000. Man, that means I gotta spend 10 grand now. Willy nilly and just building it up. Yeah. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do this here, boy. We going back. we going back in time, baby. Let's do a new search. It's gonna be the same thing, but we ain't doing no more. That's all we doing. We taking that off. We on man, damn that. Man, what in the? I got there it is, search. I just want to see, man, because this now I'm gonna tell y'all this is what I'm talking about. This cash back. This what's my favorite word? Options, baby. This is why I gotta have options. Damn, this must be $1 million flight. Well, there we go. All right. What, man? Look here. I'm not okay. Here we go, baby. This is where reality sets in. That same flight for $269. Now I'm gonna pull up my man. Oh, here go my phone. So I'm gonna see how many is. So hey, boy, this is funny. Man, I don't even want to tell y'all what I'm thinking right now. Actually, I will. Let me just 269. So in order to get that money, no, man, it makes more sense for me to get the cash. Hold up. Y'all bear with me. Yeah, I can spend half the money, 5 grand, 5% cash back, and double this up. And what I mean by double it up, I can use my PayPal at grocery. I know I'm getting 5% there. I can use my 5% cash back at groceries. I mean, on groceries, not groceries, gas stations with my Discover It. And then restaurants do something different. Man, ain't no way. I do that. I would still use credit cards, but notice I said my PayPal, which is a debit card where I get 5% cash back. And I would use my 5% custom cash credit card, spend about $5,000, get 20. Am I going to just do that just to take this trip? No. Am I going out and buy $5,000 worth of junk? No. But I'm going to do stuff I would normally do. I have to drive. I have to eat other stuff. So, man, I mean, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, this looks beautiful. And that's what I want people to start doing, man. Let me see. This looks beautiful, but I like to keep it real. And sometimes this is why I put the pivot part in there, because with this part here, This 30,000 miles. Now, if I'm just not getting a car, this is beautiful. But this 30,000 miles right here, actually 29.5, that's the same flight. It's gonna cost $11 cash. I just spend it $269, be rolling like Rush. That's just me though, man. I mean, and that's what you want to do. Let me go down here. Lisa J. Stocks, how are you? I believe the earliest or latest flight or the cheapest I noticed from my past period. Yeah. And now coming back, this is how when I roll, I like to go. I like to leave mid to late morning, and I like to return late evening, early night. Only because, especially if I'm flying West Coast, if I'm East Coast flying back to Central, I don't care. But West Coast flying back to Central, I'm losing 2 hours. So if I'm leaving at 7 o'clock there, it's already 9 o'clock here. By the time I get it back into Dallas, I'm already looking at a late night. So, but yeah, I would rather. I just don't like doing the early flights. Well, there you have it, man. I don't want to keep rocking and rolling. Hey, this is the last call for comments here. I am going to put this up real quick. I just need to get my coffee, man. I don't even know where it is. If this takes more than a minute, and literally 60 seconds, and I should see once I stand up. Oh, there it is. Oh, my goodness. This is bananas. It's right on the other side of where I still couldn't have did it because my computer is my camera until I stop being lazy. All right, I'm back. So we got 6 real homies in the crib, man. And just because I'm talking about Citi and American cars, we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Any type of travel. Matter of fact, hold up, man. While I'm here, man, and while I'm here with the homies, how do I want to just start all over. New search, just start all the way over. Recent searches, no. I'm on. Never mind. I'll do it from here. So I'm gonna share this screen because I heard about this place, man, and Game Master signed off on it. So Belize, man. Anybody know about Belize? Anybody ever been there? I keep hearing it's cool. I ain't never been there. Now I've been all over the world. I guess I better spell this out. Cause I ain't up. Do they? Yeah. Oh man, there's a whole lot of places. It went to the. I don't know which one of these to go to. Anything said Punta will usually be fun, but when I look at it, I'm gonna go where it landed. I'm gonna go right here. That's where it said right there. And I'm gonna keep them same dates. I'm gonna do the mile, do all this here stuff. And I'm just gonna click search. It probably don't even go there. My look. Yep, we modified. We didn't. I knew it. I knew it didn't go there. Now they got me going. Man, I can go, man. Wait, hold up. Damn. We're getting around this, David. Don't be leaving early as all no dang. 2 stops. Well, I know I ain't doing that. I don't like stopping, but you get there at the same time. And it's less money. I get to leave an hour later once. This don't even make sense. Boy, that must be a heck of a first class flight, a business class or something. God, yeah, no, I ain't trying to leave it. Well, hey, that might not be bad. Yeah, I think I'd do that. Oh, 15 hours? No, man, nope. Back up. All right, so 21. Now, how much is this gonna cost in cash? Oh boy, I don't want to do this, man. I just want to go back. So y'all bear with me, man. I mean, y'all don't. I'm just really kind of showing y'all how I do this for real. I just want to see what it costs. So we 21,000 miles. This better be under the 269, because if not, this ain't making no sense. Because it was 29.5 to go to Vegas. Man, I'm supposed to have some fiber. With about a gazillion, I'm supposed to be a gagillion there or whatever they call it. Man, look here, dog. This don't even make sense, y'all. This is why you gotta check, man. Don't assume, boy. So here we go. I think I was looking at this 6 o'clock flight. Yeah, right here. $625 or 21,000 points. So This is why you have to have some kind of strategy and keep checking stuff. Don't assume, man. Let me make me big. Well, no, I can't make me big. Let me look over here where I can see myself. Because it's showing y'all right here with 5 people that are in here. It's showing you. So let me just recap. Now, if I paid cash to go to Vegas, no, I'm down here. If I paid cash to go to Vegas, $269 or 29,500 miles. I can go to Belize, the same trip, for 21,000 miles or $600. So if I go to Belize, I'm using miles. If I go to Vegas, I'm using cash. It's not rocket science. Why am I going to spend triple the money to go somewhere and I can spend less miles? Hopefully y'all follow it. All right, now what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna do one more thing here, and this gonna be the final. Boy, I'm taking y'all on a for real journey, man. This here is now this is what now this may not happen here. This may not happen. Let me see here. And then we about to get out of here after this. Last call for coming. I'm really trying to give y'all well, I mean quit lying. I'm doing more than that. Let me see. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to do half of the stuff so when I pull it up, go right there. And then I'm gonna share my screen because I just it's easier if I do that because I'm bouncing. I don't know if I like this to turtle in. All right, I'm about to share my screen with y'all, man. Don't that was the turtle in, man. That's got to be funny. Lisa got the heart. Lisa, you about to leave? And my last trip, I booked last minute tickets where I left the very next day after I booked the tickets. Yeah, sometimes the miles aren't as bad if you book short notice. Cash, we already know to break you off some real proper like. So let me see here. I'm gonna take that down, take that off. Then I'm gonna put this here. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all now. This here gonna be the final. Okay, I don't even like how they look. First of all, I don't even know if this is where I'm going. I said I was going. So I only got a couple of choices while I'm using 175 per night. Hotel not available. What the heck it mean it's not available? Here, let's get it off this here then. Let's see if it's available without some points. God dang it, boy, this thing. All right. Well, I'm not, if it don't do what I wanted to do right now, and it did. Hotel website. So I guess we're gonna look at the whatever this thing, Placencia. Oh, that ain't bad, man. Whoa, bad. Stop the press. This ain't too bad. It's like some little houses. They look like a little baby Galveston house. Here, let me see here. Let's see here. Rooms and suites. All right. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do down there. Oh, I thought it was gonna be doing it automatic. What I gotta do? Click this little thing, man. There we go. All right. Okay, I can get with that. Heck yeah. All right. Well, better be something else to do, or I'm going for real entertainment. Guess you can't use no points. So 101 bedroom king suite, beachfront. Back. Go back here, y'all. And dang, get to put my feet in some roses. Lord knows I need to put my feet in a whole garden. Oh man, what I just do, y'all? Let me quit tripping, man. See, that's what happened. I get to talk with smack and then stuff here. All right, so okay. Dang, man. Well, I don't care about that picture. I ain't even doing that here, and I got a gym here. So one picture cool, like that. I can get with that. Who cares about that? Relax with a pool day in Belize. I don't like that's count money. The restaurant. Let me see. Show me the food. I ain't seen no nightlife, man. I ain't meetings and I don't care about no meetings with accessible. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I gotta do some research, y'all. That I don't see this happening, man. I don't like all this Belize, and if I do it, I ain't going by myself. I can tell you that, man. Somebody got to go with me. All right, y'all. But hey, man, there it is. Anyway, y'all, we've been on here 41 minutes. Big news, man. American still not necessarily partnered with Citi, but they are making moves that are benefiting, in my opinion, the consumers. Do what I just did, though. Whenever you're looking for travel. Hotels. It doesn't have to be American. It could be any airline, any hotel, depending on where you're going. Don't assume that if you see this dollar amount, it's going to be more miles, or this mile amount or point amount is going to be this dollar amount. Don't assume that. Always verify. Always verify. In this example, we had a $269 cash flight to Vegas for 29,000 miles, or $695 flight to Belize, or 21,000 miles. I mean, realistically, it would make sense to go the mileage route and go to Belize if you're itching to go out of the country. If you're like me and really could care less, then it'll probably still be Vegas. And I am looking at the Venetian. The reason I looked at Hyatt, just so y'all know, I do have a free night certificate with Hyatt. So that'll put me at the Venetian one night, and I think the other 2 nights was like $160 per night, or 32,000 points per night. So that's 60,000 points, or $300. Obviously, I'll go the $300 route. Get 3 nights there at the Venetian for basically the cost of a Hyatt place. So anyway, with that being said, man, I'm gonna get ready to raise up out of here. I hope everybody's having a good one. Do me a favor, if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Hit the like button, blow on a kiss. And I don't care what you do to it. Just make sure it's going upward. Share the channel out. Don't just tell somebody to go over there and watch Points Blank Travel. Tell them what we're doing, why we're doing what we're doing. Thank you, Devin. Have a nice night as well. Also, check out Investing with Rod. The heat has already been turned up over there. I was looking at some shorts today on Investing with Rod, which I am going to get back on doing some of the terminology, dividends, capital gains, stuff like that. And there is a topic I am messing with the Points Blank experience. I experienced something today that really, it was something you hear about, but I got a chance to witness it firsthand, and I may do a real talk with Rod segment on that. It's not going to be about travel, and it's not going to be about investing. It's going to be about life. But with that being said, man, hope y'all have a blessed and prosperous week. Hope you have a best night and a blessed night and a prosperous night. And prosperous just mean rest. It don't always mean money. With all that being said, as always, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you're going to be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you, at least you'll be on an American flight with some Citi Thank You Points. And with that being said, man, life is good. Can't complain. And even if I could, man, why should I complain? I noticed today, one thing I did get today, and I had to move my thing, is no matter what we're going through, and my mom used to say this all the time, it could always be someone that has it a little bit worse than you. And I got a chance to see some stuff today that I can't say it reiterated anything. It just, it did something I already knew, but something that I don't think about. And I don't know why lately, I'm sure I'm starting to think about a lot of small things, a lot of things that I always overlooked, or it didn't apply to me, or wasn't applicable to me at the time. And now, whether it's applicable to me or not, I am looking at some things. I don't care about no more channels. I'm looking at something bigger than a YouTube channel, way bigger. But I got to kind of mentally put it together and then go from there. Anyway, y'all, with that being said, let's raise up out of here, man. Hope y'all have a good one. And with that being said, I'm going to holler at y'all. Much love, man. Let me find what I'm looking for, and I'm gonna see y'all soon. Peace, baby. Much love.